Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Welcome back to another episode of Going Deep with Aman. This is episode 14.
Oof.
We're back with my best friend Bryan Mutai, producer of Going Deep with Amandeep, producer of Driving Podcast. Driving Funny Podcast. I was also a guest, so obviously I know the name correctly. And today we are at Fit Kitchen every Thursday, hopefully.
Yeah.
Last time I said Coffee Casa every Friday.
Literally.
Not anymore.
Literally one Friday.
One Friday.
That's
that
the
Friday.
shortest run I've ever seen.
Come closer, bro.
Sorry.
Don't go that far.
That's the shortest run. Is there any room that's ever been that short? Like
just once.
Yeah.
No, actually. Like if it's the idea was to be an open mic regularly, and then just did once. None. No. The TAV.
Oh, TAV. Oh, yeah.
The TAV was also a very bad one.
Oh, yeah. How was that set up?
It was at this Mirage building, I think. So these buildings that look like the buttocks. You know, at an angle, it's like a butt. You know. Yeah. It was at the TAV. There's a restaurant there. You have to climb up, and like a small room with like stools. You know, like you're waiting in line to get government service. Stools like that. And
wait, is it like inside the building or is it like in
it's
the
inside so it's a restaurant. You know those restaurants where you can climb the stairs and go up. So it was one of those, but now when you go up, the room there was like a classroom with those stools. And only the comedians came. 4 or 5 of us. We thought we were popular. We could sell out 7 seats. Nothing happened.
Nothing.
But I'm happy. Fit Kitchen was a good show. I think this is the best.
Oh, this was
comedy performance-wise. It's indoors, small, very intimate, low ceiling.
Sound is good.
Dark.
Oh,
there's a cat.
It's a kitty cat.
Nice.
Okay, never mind.
Anyway.
And
it's like a comedy club.
The lighting is very moody and like the stage is...
That's what we think a comedy club is.
Yeah.
This is what it is. It's the best feeling. I'm not shitting on the others. Thank God for the others. But this was nice.
This is really nice.
How did you feel about performing today, Bryo?
Oh, I love the crowd. I tried a new angle on a joke I was working on. It sounds repetitive now, but like I've been switching things around, and tonight that change worked. I got a really nice laugh. I was like, yes.
How long? I like that. But how long do you think it takes for you to like figure out that one thing? Like, what do you think is the average time
to figure out like
that one thing that you had to, like you said, you had to switch? Like how long do you usually take to like figure that part out of a joke?
If I'm really like pressing on it consistently, I think after 5 shows, I should be able to know if it's worth trying again or if I've hit it. If I don't hit it by like 5, I'm like, it's not working.
Man,
let me just try something else.
There's this joke you do that gives me so much respect. To you as a comedian.
I think I know.
It's about you. It's about cats and meowing, and there's a part in the joke where you moan on stage. It is something. He does it with so much pride, with so much humbleness into his character. He's so into he has accepted the fate of a man who moans.
Method acting, bro.
On stage. I really respect that. You really give into that character. As funny as it sounds, if you can do those embarrassing things that look embarrassing but actually help the joke, I think you're a good comedian than most of us.
Actually, I give credit to you. I remember at the first time I was trying this, either you or David or Murumba, and I think you've all said it at some point where like, whenever I bail on the joke, it gets less funny. The more I commit to it, it gets funnier. So that's what I've been learning about like comedy in general. Like, there's a sense of confidence you have to go in with it, and also you have to commit to whatever hole you've dug yourself. That's where the fun starts for me, I think.
You're right, man. The comedy hole. Patrice O'Neill allegedly, I think they used to say, not Patrice O'Neill, sorry. It was either Patrice or Louis C.K.
Oh, they look very similar.
No, but I don't know whose story it was about. It's a cat meowing.
That's my joke. Anyway, go on. Sorry.
the catty audience members
Took me
finally.
Took me recording for research. Like, okay.
So anyway, one of those comedians, apparently how they used to do comedy is they make horrible jokes in the beginning, so the audience is in a bad mood, and now they're trying to get them back. Like with your let me see if I can dig myself out. Like that's the kind of practice they used to do to get better at comedy. So
they just like, wait, so what happens if they don't win the crowd back? Is that like
I think that's the thing about comedy. The only way to learn how to do that is if you keep doing that. It applies to many things.
It does.
You know, be a better at drawing, keep doing that.
Yeah, but like, when you're not making the progress you should be. You know, sometimes you might insist on an idea and you're wrong.
You're right. And that's why I feel like you need other people as in your circle. When you have other comedians, you realize, hey, this guy, because not all of us can suck at the same time. One of us is always doing good.
Yeah.
And you look at the one who's doing good, he motivates you or she motivates you, which is kind of rare when it's a she. I'm joking. When he or she they motivate you, like, hey, everybody's writing, I need to write also. So, iron keeps you sharp. Iron's iron. So that's why one way to check progress. Also, you'll just know.
You just know.
You know, when you watch your old videos and you feel like, hey, man, I suck.
That one sucked. You cringe so much.
Yeah, but other people are enjoying, but you're like, hey, man, this one sucks. You're like, okay, so I can do better.
Yeah, exactly. You can do better. You can always do better. Just, be honest with yourself. And
have you, heard about this movie called Cocaine Bear?
Oh, yeah. I've seen the
premise of the movie is amazing.
Amazing.
Like, Bear is high on cocaine. And he just goes berserk. I think some ideas Kenyans will never get.
We'll
because
never
of our environment, I don't think a Kenyan will ever. Maybe a bear would eat cocaine. Cocaine is not a big drug here. We're not big fond of bears.
Yeah, like, I can promise you, like, before that movie came out, no Kenyan had ever thought of that shit.
Yeah.
That is that's so real.
The only Kenyan who thought of it was a Kenyan like Barack Obama. If you are letting it, if you are including that part of the population, then maybe yes. But the advantage is we can think of stories that they can never think of stories.
True.
Like getting thrown off a matatu. They can never think of that shit.
Oh yeah.
Or smoking bangi until you cheesy and no, they have stories like that.
They definitely have those ones. But I'm like, what other story would they not get that we can definitely? I guess that's
doesn't matter. But to me, I mean, I like that premise. Like
Cocaine
a bear gets high on. But do you know the real bear? Allegedly, he died because his tummy was so full of cocaine. He died even before the cocaine could give him that effect. Like when they checked his blood, the cocaine to blood ratio was not really that high as you thought it would be. So he died as of a heart attack or something. I don't know. Or like his belly was stuck or something and he just died.
I feel sorry for him. You think
for the bear?
Yeah, like he took the risk, but no reward. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like rolling a blunt, lighting it, and then you die before you smoke it.
But you learn one gluttony. Bears are gluttonous creatures.
So he didn't know when to stop.
He didn't know when to stop. If he had just chewed once, he would have been the craziest bear to ever walk on the planet of the earth and have ideas about investments and NFTs. I don't know. Is that the stereotype of people with cocaine? They trying to sell you NFTs and how to make money on Wall Street.
Buying the meme stocks, right?
The meme stocks.
Do you think Kenyans? Do you think there's a company in Kenya you think it could be a meme stock to get? Like, would you invest in a Mabati company just for the sake of it?
Mabati, yes, I would definitely. A Mabati company is not a meme.
It's not a meme. It's actually
a good.
What's a meme, like a funny company to invest in Kenya?
Like a boda guy. You're investing in one guy. Hey man, I've put 500 in you.
Like, imagine he gets like 500 million from like random investors.
Like
just to be a boda driver.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think you'd get as a boda business other than more bodas? How would you spend that $1 million?
I think first I'll get a vice chair, and then I'll get a COO. I'll get a CFO, and I'll get a CMO. I'll get a CTO. I'll get a CT scan from my man from Japan. Water, not
Big
tasty.
Aman.
Big Aman. Okay.
You can edit that part.
Whatever. So yeah, I would just create fake positions and give myself all that money. I don't. The one guy Boda I think would be a meme stock because it'd be his name.
That's a
Kimani coin.
Kimani coin. Boda coin. No, Kimani coin is good. I like it.
Yeah. And I was all the stocks are falling.
Oh yeah.
We have riots going on.
The shilling sucks.
The shilling sucks. Baba is saying now Monday and Thursday.
Did he do some today?
No, he says starting from
next Monday.
This week.
So
Monday and Thursday, double mandamano per week.
Mandamano. It was before it was andamano.
Manda. Yeah. Baba has power. He's the opposition leader, but he gave us a holiday. It's true. My sister didn't go to work. My father didn't go to work. The workers didn't come. Everybody is at home.
That's such a good... Like, he did it. He just said, yo, Mondays is public holiday.
Why can't he do that for his presidency? I think he tried. He tried.
He almost...
with the leg and leg. If you translate that to Swahili, leg and leg. Swore him inside. And now they hate each other. Now he's calling him a despot.
Yeah, I like the tweets.
Miguna is just Andrew Kibe, but for politics.
I swear to God.
But instead of calling somebody, what is it for Andrew Kibe?
Some misogynistic name.
You lambistic.
You lambistic, yes.
This one is you despot.
You despot. That is go-to this. It's like, you despot. Yeah, it's wild. I like that.
He's a very intelligent man. Yeah. I don't want to be on your bad side, Miguna, brother, doctor.
Freedom is on the corner.
I am more. You're fighting some battles we cannot fight.
Yeah, you're fighting the good fight.
Yeah, we are both calling politicians assholes,
and he's been right about many of those people.
Yeah.
He's like, that guy is a waste man, and then no one believes him, and then.
Actually, that guy is a waste man. No one believes. Big man things, yeah.
Big man thing, yeah, and then like in it, 5 years later,
he's correct
on the dot. He's like, remember that? What celebration is that?
Marcus Rashford.
Yeah, it's like.
I hate this international break in footer right now.
Oh yeah, you miss football.
There's so much. Now, I'm watching Mandamano. I'm looking at this. I'm like, maybe I should join it. There's nothing to do.
Yeah,
you know what's funny? If our president doesn't want Mandamano, first of all, you have to figure out how do people even join Mandamano. You need to have time. And if you have time, you're unemployed.
Yeah.
So he can frustrate people, but as long as they have jobs, Mandamano won't have meaning. But now people don't have jobs. I'm a comedian. I am talking to a camera with my friend for nobody. Yeah, just because we are trying to do work, to look busy. Okay. People, of course, are going to go to Mandamano. Like, we're fighting for high prices.
Yeah.
You know, other countries, I'm very sad, man. I'm looking for grants. But Kenya, there are no grants for comedians.
Yeah, there's no artists. Yeah, comedians grant. Yeah, that'd be such a...
And even our diplomacy, bro. Like who made these rules with the British? You know, okay, what was the deal like? Okay, the British guys like, okay, well, before you come to our country, you have to give us your bank statement for the past 3 years. You have to bring a letter from your employer. You have to bring a letter from your landlord. You have to bring 14 references. And you have to give 19 reasons on why you will come back to Kenya. That's the biggest problem. You can come, but as long as you come back. You have to say you have enough money that you can come back to. You know, and you have to wait 14 years before you get that visa. Okay? Unless you want to take care of our old and disabled people. Unless you want to pick shit
if you have to wipe
of colonizers. People who are alive during colonization. Unless you want to pick their shit.
Pick their shit and get treated like shit.
Yeah, as a nurse, you can come in. That's easy. Okay, that's the British guy telling the Kenyan. That's our side. Kenya guys like, okay, what about when you guys come to our side? We just walk in, actually. We can do business. Yeah. We just walk in. We can kill your prostitutes and go back and you learn about it 14 years later and no one gives a fuck, you know.
Exactly.
Burn your forest, kill elephants. Who gives a fuck, bro?
Freaking start tea farms that rape their workers.
Kenya was one of the finest colonies, as they would put it.
It was actually like their holiday home kind of place. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
And what do you think about those people who think that Kenya was better under British rule. You know, they see those old videos when the beetle is on the road. Like, oh, look how clean it was. Look how white people are eating on the streets.
Yeah, the streets are clean. There's only white people in the streets.
Yeah, you're like, you want that? Yeah. You want that to be? You want to go back to those days?
Yeah, you're wearing shorts all the time and you had a card.
Your chain. Instead of Rick Ross's face was your ID.
Is your ID on your neck?
And who you work for.
And I go back to wearing IDs on your neck. All right, cool.
Yeah, imagine going to Britain is hard. Now going to Nairobi is as hard. Jesus, you have to apply for a visa to get into Nairobi. In those days when Nairobi was, but sometimes when you're in a matatu, like maybe they had something. They were on something. Maybe there's a problem.
Yeah.
Nah, man. What do you think about those? Do you think it's like people always say, oh, the best African country is South Africa because of the white people? What do you think?
I think they're so wrong. They have no imagination of how things could be better. Like if you feel like what was worse before is better than now, I'm like, you're bad at dreaming, man.
What about Libya? Wasn't Libya during Gaddafi? As much as I hear, wasn't it very good? From the statistics we hear. Yeah. Like internal stories could be different, but...
Yeah, I've been seeing those posts, like those memes of like how...
That's my source. Memes on Gaddafi.
Memes on Twitter on Gaddafi.
You know those memes on that drop hard. Yeah. You know, where he's dissing, is rarrowing the fucking
the memes
paper.
Are going. Exactly, yeah. Like
so Libya had a good, and they didn't have a lot of white people. They had a lot of Africans, technically.
Mm-hmm.
You know. I feel like Arabs know how to build a country, though.
Do you?
For themselves, yes. Qatar is good for Qataris.
I think they just found good money.
Good. Nigeria is like one of... Nigeria is producing like Arab level of oil.
But they fucked it so bad.
But the problem of Nigeria, it's run by Nigerians.
Do you know what they do with all that oil they find? They fry plantain with it.
Okay, give me the fufu now.
Give me the fufu, bro.
Yeah, we shouldn't be... Nigerian memes should be so... Like, Nigeria has enough money to actually be Wakanda.
For real.
But problem is Nigeria. Is Nigerians. Same with Kenya. You know, if Kenya was run by Japanese or the Chinese, we would have been so much better. They run the country the way they run our trains. Efficiently, on time. You know.
But us, we're waste men.
We're waste man things, man.
Waste man things.
Although I'm feeling very excited for our show on Saturday.
Ooh.
Bryan and I are organizing a show on Sato at the Potbelly restaurant. We're going to do another Going Deep over there.
Oof.
Where are the tickets, Bryo?
Right now, we can get them at comedy.hustlesasa.shop. But on Saturday, if you come to the door, you can also buy tickets at the door. Potbelly Restaurant, Matundu Lane, in Westlands.
Google Map it, bitch.
Boom.
Don't be a boda rider.
It's technology now.
Don't ask me, go wapi, go Pandegani.
Nani how much?
Fucking just Google Map that shit, bro.
Like you have all the information that I have. Okay.
I am also at my friend's house. How do you think I got here?
I'm not hiding anything from you, bro. Like this is anyway.
Just let me go. Anyway, the fun fact is that we're actually performing. We're actually doing our podcast or whatever this shit is in front of a very beautiful
nice Nissan GTR. Oof. It's a nice grey, ashy grey.
How much do you think this guy is?
More than 10.
14 million?
About 14 to like 16.
Bruh. Do you think we'll ever make enough money where this is a good... we're like, I can afford it.
I don't think we'll make enough. We'll make way more.
Amen. Thank you for giving me hope. You have pushed the date for my unaliving by 3 weeks. 3 weeks. You know that movie by Justin Timberlake where he gives you time and takes time?
Yeah.
And whenever you give me reason to live, my my unaliving time just increases.
It's just like moves the dot.
Anyway, that has been your episode. At Fit Kitchen, we're ending on unaliving.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully, we have more Fit Kitchens. Thank you for joining us on Going Deep with Aman. Tell your friends. I want to make that YouTube money. That easy YouTube money.
AdSense, baby. Sponsorships.
It sound right, boy.